Hi there, I'm Rustic Guy. Welcome to my channel. If you'd like to join me on my journey into life or back into life, please go ahead and subscribe and we'll have a good time together. Tonight we're having a special treat. This is Goose Island's Bourbon County brand coffee stout, and it is a double imperial stout, coffee stout that has been aged in bourbon barrels. It is the 2022 version. It is 13.2% ABV, and I did look it up on Untapped, and of the 14,400 check-ins it has had on Untapped, it has like a 4.32 overall out of 5-star rating, which is really good. Many people spoke very highly of it, so I'm hoping it's going to be a good beer. What actually makes it special to me is this was my Christmas present to myself this past year. I would never typically have ever spent the money on this here beer, but I figured it was an unusual Christmas for me, so I figured I was worth it. It was a expensive beer, let's just say that. But what we're going to do is we're going to give it a review. I've been holding on to it. It's been several months I've had it, and I was waiting for a special occasion. And tonight's not really a special occasion, but there will be one coming up that I'm not quite sure how my mood will be. So I'm going to, right now, here and with you, celebrate that with my very special beer, Christmas present to myself. And because I am Rustic Guy and everything is special, this is my beer opener. So let's give this thing, pop it open. There we go. Look at that. Oh, so let's see how it goes here. So I'm going to try to pour this non knuckle headishly. Well, let's try not to knock the. Okay, see? If you're expecting professionalism, yeah, you come to the wrong place. So let's see how it pours here. Oh, it pours very thick. Oh, it's very dark. Oh, it's not black, but it is very, 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 very dark. Very dark. I tried not to be too much of a knucklehead. Oh, cool. So I spoke too soon. Trying to get air. Oh, God, you can see I'm very unprofessional. This is the basement beer. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to knock the freaking camera over again. All right. I definitely need practice. Careful, look at that. This is a router table. The router table beer review. All right, so let's get serious. All right, we're back to a serious beer. This is a very serious beer, and I'm a very serious guy, as you can tell. Rustic Guy, the serious guy. Having my birthday beer with you. So, first of all, wow. Okay, so immediately on the nose, and my stinker doesn't work like most people's. I can smell the alcohol in that, and I can definitely smell the bourbon. What some of the reviews on Untapped had said is that it's more coffee forward than bourbon, and I hope that's true. But it is very, very bourbon forward with the smell, with the aroma. We're gonna be try to be a little bit more. What's? I'm just gonna drink. Shut up and drink. So it's sweet. I was expecting it to be a little more bitter from the coffee. The bourbon is not overpowering, but I'm tasting more bourbon than coffee myself personally. Um, this is probably a little bit colder than it should be. I'm going to try to ramble on for a few minutes and let it maybe warm up just a bit, and maybe some of the flavor will change. But a cold version of this is the bourbon is more prevalent. It is a bit sweet, and as the lingering finish on it, it tends to be. It's not bitter, but it definitely does not finish sweet. I'm trying to think of the right words and I'm struggling here, but it doesn't finish sweet, but it on the beginning it definitely is sweet and it kind of just definitely mellows. But what I'm getting now after two quick sips, and this will be the third, is I can feel a little bit of the warmth going down into my belly from the booze. It's 13.2%, which is strong. So I will be feeling the effects of this. I was going to try to do another beer review tonight, but I may try it, but I don't know if I want to be too drunk, so I'll do a beer review because this is a sipping beer. This is a total sipper. So in just a little bit that it's warmed up since I've poured it, some of the sweetness is going away and some of the bitter is coming forward a little bit more. And it's not bitter, but it's just a little bit more bitter. The most important question, I know you're thinking it because I'm thinking the same exact thing. Was this worth it? This was my Christmas present to myself, aka expensive. Was it worth it? You know what? I'm not sure. You know what? It was worth it. I don't. They have another one. I don't think it's coffee. It's another one, just a barrel. There was two options, and it was $10 more than this one, so that's why I chose this one. I'm glad I probably chose this one. I'm glad I tried it because I would always be thinking, oh, how was it? If you like bourbon barrel aged beers, you'll probably like this. It is definitely coffee there too, but I don't find it to be coffee forward. I found it to be bourbon forward. But if that is the type of beer you like, a nice strong sipping beer, this was probably something I should be splitting with someone. But as you can see, there's no one to split it with right now, so I'm going to drink it all myself. Let's see how that works out for me. I'm not quite sure how it's going to be. I am Rustic Guy. Again, thanks for watching. If you like these kind of rambling beer reviews, please go ahead and subscribe. I do try to be honest with my beer reviews. When something's good, I'll tell you, and when something sucks, I'll tell you that too. Go ahead and please drink responsibly. It's really important. Don't drink and drive. I do a lot of these, but I'm in a place where I'm not leaving and I'm not out on the roads and driving, and it's really important nowadays. Please be safe. I'm Rustic Guy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.